All right, I got some exciting news, and I'm sure you're probably hearing a lot about Barbie and Oppenheimer, and Sound of Freedom may not be under your radar right now because all of that news coming out for those two films, and even Elemental's doing fairly well with some strong legs. However, Sound of Freedom is not sitting idly by.
That's an understatement.
Right now, Sound of Freedom is now looking to go global. That's right, it's going to go global. They're going to have an international release for this film, and that is phenomenal because what that's going to do is open up more markets, hopefully raise more awareness, hopefully get more children to be free, raise more money for that effort, and hopefully put some pressure on these governments to do something about this horrible atrocity. Right now, all the money is coming from America, but now the rest of the world is going to see this film as well. South Africa on August 18th, Australia and New Zealand on August 24th, Latin America on August 31st, UK and Ireland on September 1st, and Spain on October the 11th. I'm gonna show you another article here from Newsweek in a second here, but this is really cool because what this means is now the box office can actually go well beyond the 150 mark and maybe into 200 mark. I'm thinking if it does really, really well in international box office, who knows? It could hit 300. I'm saying that maybe I'm being hopeful, but it is certainly within the realm of possibility. Here we have Luis Fernando here on Twitter or X. Sound of Freedom kept Mission Impossible 7 out of top 3 again at US box office after grossing solid estimated $3.4 million on its third Tuesday. It's calling it Divine Legs. Negative 37.6% drop from last Tuesday. That is incredible. To put things into perspective, after its third week, typically you're seeing 40, 50, 60% drops. But now a 37% drop is actually very, very good for a movie like this. Angel Studios hit its 131 million US accumulation, 9 times its production budget. We're gonna look more on those numbers in a second here. Should beat Elemental, which is a Pixar film or Disney film, and Fast X this weekend, eyeing a $175 million to $200 million United States run. That is absolutely outstanding. So here we have here Newsweek, Sound of Freedom begins global rollout after astonishing domestic success. That is right. After shocking the entertainment industry at the domestic box office, Sound of Freedom is going global. The production company Angel Studio has announced Sound of Freedom is receiving an international rollout, and by the end of August, the likes of Australia, South Africa, Mexico, Argentina, Ecuador will also have Sound of Freedom airing in cinemas. Just think how many lives can be affected by this film getting out there and affecting the hearts and minds and souls of people out there who just cannot tolerate this type of atrocity happening to any human being. I don't care if you're a liberal, I don't care if you're a Democrat, I don't care if you're a Republican, I don't care if you're a Green Party, Libertarian, I don't care what you are, atheist, I don't care. We must lock arms when it comes to children. That needs to be the bottom line. There needs to be a line drawn in the sand. Do not mess with kids at all. And that should be something that everyone should see. And the media who's been lambasting this film and attacking this film and gaslighting us, talking about that this is a certain type of film, conspiracy film, whatever, they need to be ashamed of themselves and they need to retract those stories and come out and say what this really is a phenomenon that needs to be seen by everybody. The action movie has caused a stir as the relatively low budget film has beaten the likes of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny and Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 to the top of the box office charts at various points in July. All right, so let's take a look at the numbers here from my spreadsheet. As you can see here, Sound of Freedom is sitting at $133 million, about to cross 134. It'll do that by tomorrow easily. And if we come over here, we'll see right next to it, there is no figure there. This is the international box office gross. And so what I'm saying is that this is very possible that this could get to 300 million simply if, let's say, it gets to 10 countries overseas and does $10 million per country. That will put it at 100 million here. I'm just guesstimating here. That will put it at 233. That means that, in theory, all Sound of Freedom has to do is make an additional $70 million in America for it to hit $300 million. And if it does that, it's on the territory of reaching, let's say, a movie like Passion of the Christ. So this is a lot of work. A lot of things have to happen. And as we know, if you get international box office, you don't get all the money back. You get like 43% of that money back. However, it still counts in terms of the box office total, and it would be phenomenal for Angel Studios and everything involved here. So very exciting stuff. And what's even cooler about all of this, as we know, Disney didn't want to show this film. They shelved it. And this is something that is blowing up in their faces. They're panicking. They don't want to talk about it. They want to gaslight. They want to talk bad about it. They want to get you from seeing this film. And I don't understand why when it's such an important topic, but talking about Disney, maybe I do know why. You guys tell me what you think. Do you guys plan on seeing this more than once? If you do, let me know. Are you planning on actually paying it forward to allow someone else to see it who can't afford it? Let me know, because this movie is so important. And as we all know, God's children are not for sale.